video that I think you'll find interesting. It's the top 20 best small business ideas for beginners in 2025. And there's something that I need to share with you about this video that might upset you. But let's at least get started and see what they have to say.
Top 20.
I mean, I like that phrase, by the way. I can and I will do it until I win. I dig that.
Top 20 best small business ideas for beginners. Starting a small business can be frightening and requires plenty of careful planning. There are many small business ideas which can be beneficial as well as economical. The last thing a new entrepreneur or new business needs is to be found in a financial state due to unnecessary.
It's interesting how these videos with the infographics tend to and the sketches do well.
Necessary spending. When starting a small business, the key is to remember it is small, and initially the intention should be to limit spending until a profit is made. 1. Yoga center and help people to be healthy and fit. 2.
Guys, the yoga center? Really? What? I don't know. Do you think that's one of the best small business ideas, a yoga center? I mean, I'm not hating on yoga centers, but top 20? I probably would not put a yoga center in the top 20. Catering business? Maybe. There can be some good money in catering, and you're dealing with higher ticket priced items. You could potentially get catering jobs that are recurring jobs, where if you start working with businesses where they have recurring needs and you can get repeat business, so that could be awesome. You can rent out kitchens typically to commercial kitchens to make and produce the food. So catering business, I like that idea. By the way, guys, let me show you something that might piss you off about this video. So the video has 5.1 million views. It was made 9 years ago. It says the top 20 best small business ideas for beginners in 2025. All they do, this is a hack that some YouTubers do. They made this video in 2016, and every year they just change the year. It's got like 6 million views. It's effed up.
Start catering business for providing foods on special functions, events, and parties. 3. Travel agency. People often travel to different destinations. Travel is a business which is never going to stop.
I mean, I don't know that I would, again, travel agency, it's probably going to be dependent upon the economy and how things are doing, number one. Number two, you're making like a small little commission on, and how often, unless you get high net worth clients that are traveling often, you're not getting repeat business out of it. People may refer you to other people if they have a good experience. So that could be a pro to it, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that idea. What do you think?
Start a travel agency. 4. Fast food shop and...
Nope. Wrong. Guys, fast food places food is known to be one of the lowest profit margin businesses. They have typically on average 5 to 10% profit margin. So if your store is doing $500,000 in sales, 20 to 25 to 50 grand in profit. I mean, again, that's the industry average. So you could be doing more or less. And the cost to get one open is not cheap. Now, yeah, I get it. I used to own food franchises, juice and smoothie. I didn't know it was one of the lowest profit margin businesses to get into. That's what I'm letting you know now. So hopefully you don't get involved if you don't know that. But top 20 business idea? Man, this is a weird video.
High quality food. 5. Start chocolate cafes. We all love chocolate and just can't resist it.
Guys, what?
You can eat your profits all the way to the bank with this.
Who decided that these were the top 20 best small business ideas? This has to be one of the laziest videos ever produced. You just come up with a list of ideas and you just say, here's the idea, and that's it. You don't provide any data validation on why it's one of the best small business ideas. But let's for and giggles, let's keep it going.
Price. 6. Fitness programs by running fitness courses. 7.
Fitness programs by running fitness courses. Okay, maybe if you said personal training, starting a personal training business on the side. I mean, you're trading your time for dollars, but you can make a good amount if you can run group classes and have people pay you a fraction of what they would for personal training, but doing it in a group format. You can leverage that to be able to make more per hour outside of that.
One product restaurants. This capitalizes on one specific type of food and all you can do with it. Sounds crazy, but it makes many millions.
Really? Where's the
8.
data?
Hosted security provider. Get paid to keep other people's websites free from hackers, spyware, Trojans, worms, and viruses.
I mean, any sort of business with technology, protection, security. Hey, why not? If you got the skill set and you know how to do it well, go for it. I definitely don't mind that sort of business. There's actually a franchise in a similar space, a technology services franchise that provides recurring technology services to businesses, B2B, and it's recurring income. Typically, they're paying you a monthly stipend fee. Could be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month, not more, depending upon the size of your business, where they are your managed service provider. And then as you have ongoing technical needs and challenges, they, get paid off one-off jobs. Could be a great business opportunity overall. Guys, like overall, I like so far, 6 out of the 8 suck so far. If you do want a list of actual legitimate business opportunities that have been proven to be successful and you want to see the numbers and data, I put together a list of 5 low-cost franchises that all have proof and show the data of franchisees making over $1 million in sales in that business. So if you want to grab it, we'll leave a link in the comments or the description below. You can also go to franchiseempire.com/low cost. It'll share the names of the businesses, etc. It's my gift to you. Okay. I really strongly dislike these sort of videos that just throw out random ideas that don't provide really any sort of meaningful insight or value around them overall, and they're just clickbait, really, just clickbait, just trying to chase views. But it's fun to watch this and dig into it.
9. Data backup. Help others to back up all their data so they can retrieve it later if need be.
I mean, it doesn't really sound like a specific business overall unless you're in it in a significant manner with businesses, and that's like your niche and you're really good at doing that at a really large scale. Outside of that, I think that would be under like a managed service provider, like one of the services they offer.
10. Surveillance camera. These are a hot item these days to be selling. With all the crazy people out there, today every business can use one.
Guys, they said the business is surveillance camera. All right. I'm tempted to just stop this right now, but it's actually really entertaining. So let's keep going. It said surveillance camera. That's the business, surveillance camera. Wow. Not security services, but surveillance camera.
11. Start a massage business. 12.
I mean, honestly, like if you can get your masseuse license and go give people massages and, make $60 an hour, $50 an hour, $80 an hour, yeah, why not? I would just say, like, if you're a female, just be careful. If you're going to people's houses, you just never know what you're going to run into. So make sure that you have some sort of screening process and protect yourself overall, or know who you're going to see. But yeah, that could be lucrative.
Home improvement and handyman services.
All right, it's getting better. Home improvement and handyman services, 100%. There is going to always be a need for that. And the money and the margins could be good depending upon the work that you're doing. There's actually franchises on this too. There are handyman franchises, and we've actually hired one a couple times to do some work in our house. And if you think handymen are cheaper because they're handyman, not necessarily.
13. Children's educational programs and services.
I like that. We actually I just recorded for our Franchise Empire YouTube channel, just recorded a video about childcare, daycare, franchise business, talking about their cost to open, how much money they make on average. I actually really like this category a lot, and you can buy. One of the things I talked about is that you can. So I have a buddy of mine. He worked with us and bought a childcare franchise, and a popular strategy and business model within childcare franchises is that you can actually go and buy a mom and pop daycare, child care place, and then do a conversion and rebrand it to the franchise. So you get the best of both worlds. You're buying the franchise, you have the proven system, branding, processes, all that stuff, and then you're buying a mom and pop business, and then you're just converting that mom and pop business into the franchise business. But at the end of the day, what's interesting about this sort of category and space is that people will often continue to spend on their kids when they cut back for themselves. So I think this is an area that I would consider to be more recession proof. So it seems like the ideas are getting better as we go along. Why do they stack the freaking crappy ideas in the beginning?
14. Software products and application development.
I mean, that's so broad.
15. Consulting services. This is another one of the top business ideas. If you already have work experience, this is a great area where you
Consulting is low-hanging fruit. It's one of the easiest ways for you to produce income in a business is simply to take professional skills or something that you know already, then go out and consult on it and get people to pay you for your time or project base 100%.
you can start your business. If you have knowledge of other firms unrelated to yours, you can expand your consulting services and even learn from each. That way, you can cash in more. 16. Selling car and machinery spare parts. 17. Professional car wash.
I mean, selling car parts, I mean, definitely think there's a niche out there for that. I know a young guy who sells parts online on like eBay and I think Facebook Marketplace. I mean, if you know about that sort of thing, sure. The only thing about a business where you have a high cost of product or something like that, the margins are small. You know, like if you can get the product for $10 and you're selling it for, 16 or 15, like you're making a $5 margin. So you could be doing millions in revenue, but your actual profit margin is tiny because there's a slim cost of goods margin or gross profit
Business.
margin.
This can be
Professional car washing business. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, look, you can go out to people. This is low-hanging fruit. You can go out to people's homes and do it. You can door knock people's houses and be like, hey, can I wash your car, detail your car? This is one I would say is low-hanging fruit. You can do it at tiny scale. You can do it at large scale. There's literally right across the street in the shopping center, there's they just have these like steel racks, and it's basically a waterless car wash, and you can drop your car off, and I'm sure they're not paying that much in rent because they're just taking a tiny portion of the parking lot in a giant shopping center. Something like that is probably more so in the medium in terms of middle in terms of startup costs. Then you have people that go out to people's houses and just do detailing and car washing. All you need is a bucket of water and chemicals, and that's it. And then we got a car wash over here that is probably a $5 to $10 million car wash. That is a very sophisticated giant setup with 20 vacuum bays and a drive-through car wash, and so you can do this at any price point or level.
a good business if you choose big cities and towns where you will be able to find a number of good cars. 18. Internet connection provider service. You can provide fast internet connection at affordable monthly rates and manage it well enough to make tons of money.
What? I'm not sure how. I don't know a lot about how that works, but seems like a hard business to get into. High barrier to entry.
19.
Cost of entry.
Start a furniture business by hiring a carpenter.
That one is so random. By hiring a carpenter. Oh man, someone resourceful. Sure, they can find someone who's able to produce furniture and then be the middleman. And but it seems like such a random business to start specifically by hiring a carpenter. I thought you were going with like resale business there. By hiring a carpenter, I think it'd be easier to do interior design and just helping go into people's houses, design the type of furniture, give them recommendations, and then you basically mark it up. You mark the furniture up as well as you mark up, you include a cost of your time and design fee, whatever it is.
Pure water production and sell as sachet, bagged, or bottled water.
I feel like this video had to be. I feel like it's trolling me right now. Bagged water? Have you guys ever heard of bagged water? I don't think I've ever heard of bagged water in my life. We were at a really nice resort about a week ago, and they had boxed water, like cartons, water in cartons. I think it was an environmental thing. Who the hell says sachet? Is this for life?
Bagged or bottled water. The internet is a great resource for small business.
All right, yeah. So It's crazy. 44,000 people like this video. What sort of comments does it have? They're overwhelmingly positive. Very interesting. All right. Well, we have another video right here where I broke down top businesses that do not fail. It's a guy who's a multi-million-dollar CEO that made the business, and I give you my thoughts on it. Go check it out.